Hi guys, Cindy here. We're just going to try to create a look with this Dominique Cosmetics sweater weather palette that came in the Ipsy. I need something purple to go with these little teeny tiny purple nails. I got them shorter than I like, but I was sure able to type awful easy yesterday because they started off long and then I had to try to guess how much to cut them and file them, so they're a little bit shorter than I probably would have done, but anyway, it's just for a week and then we'll redo them. So let's get going. I have got moisturizer and stuff on, but no foundation or anything on. And I did put a little base layer of white Revlon stuff for kind of a base. I don't want to waste my concealer doing that. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with probably, I might put some of this pink all over right here. I'm not real big on those neutral shades when I'm doing a pink or purple look. I know some people have done it and they just look great, but it just doesn't work out the same for me, or I just do not have the same skill level. I was kind of doing my own makeup the same way for years and years and years, and I'm kind of still doing that a little bit. So then in this side here, let's use this purple color, and it is called Chill. The pink one that I used was called Fuzzy. And I just wipe off my brush. Hopefully I'll get some more brushes now that I'm in subscription kits. But I was in, Avon for a few years. And even before that, I just purchased Avon for full price, but now I'm mad at them. They sold companies to the LG company, and they started they started selling products that I really wasn't interested in. I'm just like interested in makeup and fashion, and even though you might not like the Avon fashions, for us old women, they fit us good and nice and roomy, and I liked it. But they've kind of quit doing fashions except for like t-shirts and stuff, and I'm really not into that. I'm just taking another one and gonna add a little bit more. I know that's kind of sloppy. Now I'm going to do this brighter pink, and that color is called Cuddle. And it's still pretty muted. It's not that bright. But it's brighter than the other one. And I'm going to put it on the lid. And it's not real dark, so I'm having to try to dip into it quite a bit. I'm kind of spreading it around at the top a little bit too. And then, to try to give us a little bit of a smoky look, I'm taking this little one, I've wiped it off, and gonna put it in this darker color. And that is called Messy Bun. I don't know that there's a whole lot of looks you can do with this palette. There's probably something you could do with these neutrals, but I don't know. I might work with a little bit more on one day that I don't have any place to go, or just one day that I feel like it, and try to mess with it a little bit more. I am going to add a little bit more of this here at the top because I think I got too much of the dark. I want more of the purple to show, to go with these purple nails. Okay, I look good and trashy. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Let me look in my little mirror here. I got a little 10X mirror that helps me out. You'll get one too someday. Okay, what else are we gonna do? Okay, so now we're gonna put a little concealer on. I'm in my bathroom this time. That works out better. I have all my stuff here. I don't have to worry about whether I brought it or not. And the reason I kind of like to add this later is to get up any of the kickback, which I always have kickback. I don't know why, I just do. It's probably the way I'm putting it on. So. Anyway, back to the Avon story. Well, then I was doing this little thing. I was about my only customer, and I only really did it for the discount, and I was just spending way too much money every month. But if I bought, and then I figured out that if I go to my web store and order it, that I didn't have to pay the shipping. Well, they put an end to that. They said that they were still going to charge us, so that pretty much took away my discount. And then they come up with another email about how we had to keep track of customer orders for 2 years. And so I'm just like, okay, forget it. I did get a recorded telephone call the other day, and I'm like, forget it. You guys are doing us dirty. Don't be calling. I mean, I didn't even listen to it. I saw who it was, and then I hung up. I mean, I did listen to part of it. So what's next? I'm going to look at my 10X. Okay, so next, let's take this purple a little bit here. I'm going to put a little under my eye. I've got a brush. It's an Avon brush. It's an okay brush. I'm not chunking my brushes. I have chunked a lot of stuff. I'm going to do this in the 10X, okay? But I'm just going to put it underneath this line. I might do it here. There. I'm doing it again for the other eye. Typically, I do this in my 10X mirror, so I might look pretty sloppy today, not having that. But that's okay. That's okay. It's just makeup. It washes off at the end of the day. Okay. Then the next thing we're going to do is, I think, I would like a little bit of highlighter. There is no shimmers here, so I would like a little sparkle. So we've got our Anastasia of Beverly Hills palette that we got in, I think it was Allure in December or January. So I'm going to use some of these to give it a little bit of sparkle. I'm going to start off with this. We've got Purple Horseshoe. I think that's what I'll use since we're going for purple. Although it looked kind of blue to me, but whatever. And I'll just take another brush I've got, try to wipe it off. I'm just going to add a little bit to it. Oh, okay. I really didn't have much black here in the corner for smokiness. That's okay. That's okay. I might add a little bit more. I've noticed it's kind of missing. Back when I added that more purple, I probably got rid of it. Now then, for an eyeliner, let's see. Hold on. I'm hunting for it. I used it yesterday. Doggone it. It was the one with the little cat on the top of it. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. I saved it. This came in one box. It might have been Ipsy. I don't know if it was an add-on or not. I got 2 last month from Ipsy, and I'm just using the one. Till that runs out, then I'll use the other. So I'm going to add this little eyeliner, and it is Sex Kitten. I can see it now. It's got a little cat on the top. Except, I hope it was laying right. I try to lay them upside down, because like Abba Dabba said to do that. And so it might not have been. So let me go ahead. I'm going to have to do this in the Well, I'll go ahead and try to do it in this one. Typically, I use my 10x wheel for this. Okay, I guess it's okay. And I can add some under if I want to, but I might not. And I just need some more sparkle. That is just not enough. So let's go back to our highlight palette. And this says, I think it's Pink Heart. Let's do a little bit of that with just our little bitty teeny tiny brush. Let me get that black off of it. And I'm gonna add some of that here in the corner. Of course, I'll put my glasses on and no one will even see my eye makeup. I have to ask, I did ask last year, I asked the eye doctor about contacts because I never even wore glasses till after 50. And he just said you wouldn't see as good. He wouldn't let me have them. So I'm like, okay. So now let's paint in some eyebrows real quick. Well, I'm still using this old Avon palette. It's got some dark brown in it that I think it's a good hair color like this. And so I'm still kind of using that for eyebrows until I get something better. I did get, I think, a Tarte palette, but I don't want to waste it. So for a while, I'll just keep using this to paint in my eyebrows. You know what? I forgot. I need some highlighter underneath my eyebrow, but that's okay. Okay, so the next thing is a little bit of mascara. We've got this Tarte lashes. I think it came in BoxyCharm last month and I'm still using it. Except that we forgot our pink highlighter. I wanted to use some more pink highlighter underneath my brow. So we can use white or pink. I want pink. And then, before we do the mascara, let's go ahead and add a little bit of foundation. We already added concealer. Kind of too late to do primer because I already did the concealer. I don't want to do it now. Since it's church day, let's use this Healthy Mix. I know like Hot and Flashy and a number of them have really recommended this. And I did buy some. I just kind of switch around. I used to use Avon, but then after I started using Retin-A, it started peeling and stuff. And I still got some Avon. I'll probably give away to a daughter or mom or something. But she's darker than me because she's got a full and she gets out in the sun. And anyway, she doesn't really take care of her skin. She thinks she does. She uses this multi-level marketing product called Biology, and she's used it since she was like in her early 40s. I tell her that's not for old women, that's for young women. But anyway, they do what they want to do. I'm gonna look in the 10X for a second. Try to get in there. There, wash my hands. I do have some of this. Avon came out with some Korean mixed foundation. I bought some of that too, and I thought I liked it, but I kept flaking and stuff, and it's probably that. And I got some primer with that too. One of these days I'll give it a try again, and if it does make me flake again, in the trash it goes. I threw some stuff in the trash today because it was burning. I thought, I can't have that. I can't have that. So now we will do our mascara. This Tarte. And I usually use a couple of mascaras. Like this one eyebrow here, you can tell it's got a little blank spot. When I was at a doctor, and he had some, I forget the brand. Or anyway, I was up seeing the nurse about something, and they had some cosmetics on sale. And they kind of, you know, it had some kind of mist, and I thought, well, you know, my skin's been dry, especially at work, it gets really dry. And so I got some, and it was expensive. I think it's Jane Riley or something. Does that sound familiar? And the only thing different I've done, you know, I was using all these subscription box products with no problem, but I sprayed that on, and like the next day a pimple popped up. Okay, that was fine. I didn't put 2 and 2 together, and then another one popped up. But then I had some stuff in my eyelashes pop up. So I quit that one, and this one was okay, but that one seems to, it was sore for several days, and it would itch. And it seems to have left a little bit of a bald spot, but they're coming back short now. I mean, they're coming back. But anyway, I've left that one. I'll give that to my daughter, and I'll tell her, hey, beware, don't put it around your eyeballs. So I don't know what it was. I hadn't had that happen since I stopped using it, but the only time that happened was after I'd used that. So I know it's not any of these BoxyCharm or subscription products. It's whatever. And that was some expensive stuff from like the plastic surgeon. And no, I've not had a facelift. I did get something called a Face Tight. I was hoping it would be like a little facelift or something, but it wasn't. It just sort of cleared out the double chin, which I didn't have that much, but I had a little bit. And I was trying to tighten up these jowls, and it, you know, it might have done it a little bit. You can see my profile. It might have done it a little bit, but, you know, I was kind of wanting a facelift for, you know, $3,500 and 1 week off work. And anyway, that ain't what happened. My husband won't let me. I would like to get my eye bags fixed, but my husband will not allow it. He says, nobody is cutting on your face. So, okay. And plus, I don't have the time off anyway. We're going to Israel this year, and I have used all my PTO for that. So plastic surgery will have to wait. Aside from the fact that he said no. He just don't want anyone cutting on me. He's afraid they'll hurt me. He's afraid they'll hurt my looks. I mean, making them worse than just being 60 years old or 59. I'm only 59. I just turned 59 too. So I've got 10 more months before I even think about being 60. Okay, so I probably, if I wasn't doing this on video, I'd probably put a little bit more on. But now then, I'm gritting in a drawer. I can't remember where I got this. This is Ciate Leptin. It came in a little subscription box. Maybe Ipsy, I don't know. The first Ipsies were in the bag, so it might have been an Ipsy bag. Now I'm doing the box because I just don't want samples. So we're going to put on a little bit. Try not to do, I'm going to wipe the brush off and kind of deal about. I don't want it too dark. I don't want to look like a clown. Okay. Now then, I'll wipe the brush off and I'm going to do a little bit of highlighter too. I like this pink heart highlighter. We could do the purple or blue, but I don't know. We've got quite a bit of purple. Let's put a little bit of highlighter up there too. Okay, now then, for some lips, you know, everyone has just been raving about all these lipsticks, and I got one in a box that was silver. It's my purse, and I went to use it the other day, and it was just stiff. I mean, that is one thing I can say about the Avon. After I threw all those away, they've already been picked up by the. They are easier to spread. This was just hard like plastic. Now this is sort of a brown color. They call these rose, and everyone just goes nuts over these brown lipsticks. I got me something off Amazon, some little liquid lip things, so I'm going to have to get some more lipsticks. I do have some more Avon that I hadn't opened, but I don't want to open them. So let's put this on. I'll tell you what it is if anyone's interested. And I actually ordered some for my mom for her birthday. I'll have to call her and see if she liked her. And I got some lip pencils out of the glossy box, but I didn't use one. And I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it, forget it. And then we can put a little gloss on over that. This sort of came in the glossy box. And I'll tell you what these are in a second. I kind of used to more of a red, especially if you're wearing purple. The browns are okay. I mean, like, they'll put in a brown lipstick in here and call it rosy. I'm thinking, where are you getting rose out of that? That's brown. So, anyway, this thing that I use, it's called a Lever Wine Lip Tint. And this came in a package of, I don't know, a whole bunch in there. And I pulled some of them out and put them in my thing. And I just do not know what I did with the others. There was about 10 in there. I might have put them in the other room for my daughter. She's coming to visit. And it had about 10 shades. So I have no idea what I did with it. And then this came in the glossy box and it's called Floss. And this give me a little bit of. So. And these glasses I'm wearing, they're last year's glasses. I have glasses all over the house. So, it looks like that's about it. And I'll see you guys later. I'm going to take a thumbnail of the palette and I'll post it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.